Tokyo. We flew with China Eastern Airlines. Airline fine. Food, not fine.
No.
Okay, for us, the food was terrible. So just bear that in mind. If you are flying with China Eastern Airline, the food is not that great. So maybe just, I don't know, eat before you fly or buy snacks and food on the plane, because it really
it's
isn't
not
that
very
great.
good.
Right. We went to Tokyo. Now let me just say, we absolutely loved Japan.
Yes, it was very nice.
We loved Japan, and we only did Tokyo. And the reason why we spent only a little bit of time in each is because the main thing was to do the 3 Disneys. So we spent just in kind of Tokyo. I would have loved to have seen the other places of Japan. I would love to go back to Japan. But we just did Tokyo. Right, so we stayed at Shibuya XL Hotel. Again, bed and breakfast, and we stayed in a 4th standard room. The room was fine. We did not have a view of the actual crossing, but we did have a view of another crossing, which was actually just as busy. Yes. We did catch a taxi from the airport to the hotel. Shibuya XL, even the driver was confused about the hotel entrance. The hotel entrance is actually part of the mall that it's attached to. Yes. So you actually have to go to the back of it and up the ramp. Okay, so just, if you are staying there, just bear that in mind. It is a back entrance kind of attached to the mall. Lovely mall, lovely restaurants. It's nice because it is attached. Yes. So Tokyo, I don't think we didn't really have a set plan.
No, we just kind of did whatever.
Yeah, we did stay on the JR Yamamoto line, which is basically a huge circle. So if you hop on here, it will take you right around. So you can just stop wherever you feel like it, and visit all the towns in between, which is kind of what we did. But we didn't realize that there was quite a lot of renovations being done to the train stations. So the train stations were a little bit confusing, and that took like a lot of time. And things are quite far as well in Japan, which we didn't really know either. But yeah, we just kind of, I think by the time we got to Tokyo City, we were quite tired.
Yes.
Yeah, so we
just chilled, took it slow.
Yeah, we took it like slow. We didn't really have big tourist attractions to do. No. We obviously crossed the Shibuya Crossing. Let me tell you, that crossing is quite a thing to see.
It's like day and night, it's busy.
Yeah, it's so busy. Basically, we did Small Worlds. We caught the bus to Small Worlds. And basically, that's everything in miniature, which was quite fun to do.
Yes.
It was quite fun to do. We walked around that area.
doing Tokyo. Building the city. Oh wow.
Yo. Shan was here. Shan.
With the lights on, baby. Did you see it from the last one? Oh, that's cool. It looks like a proper
Yeah.
city.
There's a famous stationery shop that we went into. It's like 7 floors of stationery.
Wow.
Yeah, it was quite cool. We nearly got stuck in the lift. Remember that? I don't know, the fire alarm went off. There was no fire, but the lift...
Yes, something happened. I don't know.
The lift stopped.
Yes.
And we just heard like sirens and we were like, oh my God. And then the lift started going again. And it took us to like outside of the store. But I still had stuff that I didn't pay for.
Yes.
So here I'm standing outside of the shop with stuff that I want to buy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I was like, oh my goodness. And I went, and then my dad was like, okay, but don't go back inside the store because the fire alarm's going off. And I was like, but there's no smoke. Like, where is this fire?
Yeah.
Like, we couldn't smell or see smoke.
No.
This fire alarm's just ringing. No one knows what's going on because while this fire alarm was going, there was no fire. And I was like, Dad, I'm not going to jail.
But there was like a cafe there, so maybe they...
I think maybe, yeah, there was a cafe next door, and I think maybe, I don't know, maybe the kitchen set off the fire alarm. Anyway, yeah, we then happened to...
And then they allowed people back, so...
Yeah, then I just went inside and I paid and I got out the shop because I was like, well, that's a bit too much.
I'm out.
Yeah. Then we caught the train and we spent the night in Shinjuku. Very vibey. That's where all the action happens. It is like sometimes it's a little bit alternative. Like we were a bit like, whoa, like okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? A bit rough on the edges, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it is quite a cool place.
全く関係のないお店に連れて行かれ、トラブルになる事案が多く発生しています。新宿では条例で路上飲酒に取り扱いが禁止されています。
There's a Don Donkey. Anybody want a Don Donkey? Ah. Okay, now I don't know which way to go.
Then we also visited the Nakamisa market, which was absolutely lovely. It was bucketing with rain that day. So we just took our ponchos and made the best of it. So we went to the Nakamisa market, we walked around there. They had things like matcha ice cream that looked like noodles. They had mochis, they had like takeaway sushi, they had restaurants, cafes, expensive shop, cheap shops. It's just like corridors of market. And then strawberries. We ate the sugar-coated strawberries and grapes on a stick. That has a name and I can't remember the name of it. Divine. Highly recommend that as a snack. And then as you come out of the market and you walk further up, there's actually another street market, which is called the Amayayo Kocha Market. And that had a lot of shoes on special.
Yes.
There's like so many shoe stores. But we actually had the most delicious shawarmas I've ever tasted. Like, so nice. Yeah. Tokyo, we went into the Mega Don Donkey shop.
Yes.
Crazy shop. Let me tell you that. Bizarre shop.
Very busy.
Not for someone that has anxiety to crowds or noise or like can get overwhelmed by sensory overload, because let me tell you,
I was getting like overwhelmed.
Sensory overload. Okay. Yeah, there are so many things in there and so many people. I
just stood in one corner.
Yeah, Shan, it was quite hectic. The song is playing so loud. If you don't know the song, dong dong donkey. That's the song. It gets stuck in your head. You will be singing it for your entire trip. Let's just say that. This one had like 11 floors. Go to all the floors because they've got really cool things.
Yeah.
Cheap. Music's blaring. People everywhere. Stuff everywhere. Trolleys everywhere. Then there's like the one floor where there's like food sections. They've got people walking around with tasting things. You can taste chocolate, you can taste fruit, you can taste food. Yeah, it is sensory overload. So it's not like that specific one. I wouldn't go to if you get overwhelmed like really quickly because you're about to walk in and feel overwhelmed.
Yes.
Maybe go to a smaller shop if you are keen to go to a Don Don Donkey shop. They are definitely something that you do need to do because it is such a Japanese thing. But it is just really hectic. We bought quite a bit there actually. We bought a suitcase.
Yeah.
We bought a suitcase because one of our suitcases broke.
Yes.
So we did buy a suitcase for quite cheap actually. It's quite a good one. Yeah, we bought like face masks and snacks and chocolates.
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite an experience. So yeah, I mean, I'd love to go back to Japan. I think it's really, really cool. And yeah, but we just didn't manage to fit it all. It was kind of like Europe, tipping our toes again. But yeah, that was our cities of Asia tour. We went in September, October. Great time to go because it's not extremely busy, not extremely hot either, although it was hot.
Yeah, definitely in Hong Kong also.
Yeah, by the time
It was boiling.
Yeah, Hong Kong and Shanghai was
Really hot.
Hong Kong was super hot, and then Shanghai was like a little bit cooler, and then by the time we got to Japan, it was nice weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hong Kong was, because we went in September, it was still quite hot. But yeah, overall, we actually surprisingly really enjoyed China and Japan.
Yes.
I think it's places that some people are maybe hesitant to go to, but we were a little bit hesitant. I'll be honest, we were extremely hesitant because you know how it goes. Social media, the news, like you see such odd things, and you become scared to go and visit it because you're scared of where to eat, what you're gonna see. But traveling is part of that. The whole world is not the same as a Western modern lifestyle, and that's the point of traveling to different places that have a completely different culture to you, is getting educated on that culture. And like I said, that local market that we went to was like, what a cultural shock, but that's the reality of their lives. And as tourists, you need to respect that, and you need to say, well, that's not the same as the way we live, but that's very educating to see that. So yeah, go for it, go and do it.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
Oh no, and also like they like have like these like cute little like these shops where they like sell their dogs and cats and like little box
The pet
things.
stores.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, that's also something to just be like aware of.
But they do treat their animals very nice.
Yeah, so I don't know about the rest of the world, but South Africa, specifically Cape Town, we our animals are our babies, like especially where we live. Animals are like children in where we live. So when you go overseas and you don't see the kind of animal laws as strict as to what we are at home, it kind of like shocks you. So yeah, like Shan was saying, they do have these like pet stores. So in Cape Town, we don't sell animals.
We always came home with a dog.
She wants to come home with a dog.
I don't want merch. I don't want nothing. I just want a dog.
Poppy. They were very cute. But they have these dog and kitten shops where they literally have enclosures with the dog, the animal in it, and they have people that look after it. And you can go in there and literally buy a dog, like you would buy a loaf of bread.
Like you go into a breeder.
Yeah.
But they do treat their animals very
Yeah,
well.
Listen, I mean, the shops were beautiful. They were clean.
And the dogs were kept well.
And the dogs were happy. They were running around and... Yeah, but those are things that maybe you won't be used to seeing.
No.
Yeah, so there is obviously, like I said, it's a different culture, different way of living. We hope you enjoyed.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you're notified when we post new videos. And tomorrow's always another day. Thanks.
Bye, guys.